Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Johnny Sports, and welcome to Season 2 with Parma. It is starting right now, guys. Can you please smash the hell out of that like button? Let's start off the new season with over 3,000 likes. That would be insane, boys. Finally, we are in the Serie A. Finally, we are playing against licensed teams. And on top of it, finally, we have our pre-contract signings coming into the team. Chichi, I promise you, a lot of you guys already forgot about him. He has now joined into our team. 77 rated. He's already the highest rated player in our team. Look at those stats. 88 acceleration, 93 agility, 88 sprint speed. Everything is looking great right here, except the shot power. We can work on that. He's still a young player, 24 years old, can play in multiple positions, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills, left-footed. I am very happy to see him come into our team. That is a huge addition into our club. We now had to change our formation. Di Gaudio will now act as a right center attacking midfielder. Cutrona will be up top. Desi is back into the team, came in from pre-contract. A lot of players have left us, a lot of players that we never really used, and a couple of players that actually were needed, especially Gagliolo in the centre-back position has left. Lombardi has come in. But the thing is, Lombardi can play centre-back, and he's only 17 years old, 70 rated. I don't want to bring in a new centre-back for him, and as long as Lucarelli stays above 70, I'm not getting rid of him either. But we should probably look into getting future centre-backs into our team. The thing is though, we have Guidi right here who can play in the centre-back position. He does have some great statistics for that position in my opinion, and I think Ricci can play centre-back as well if I'm not mistaken. He's like 6'2". That would be good enough for the centre-back position, so we don't really have to spend too much money on the centre-back position if not needed. Now here's one thing that I need to talk about. Obviously a lot of people are looking at my hair right now thinking, hey, hold on. Didn't Johnny promise us something last year, in the last season? He said that if he doesn't win the title, he will dye his hair white. Yeah, that's true, and I will still do it, but I have to get the things in order to do it, and yeah, you guys will see me with white hair at some point. I am... oh god. Probably not in the first like 1 or 2 or 3 episodes, but probably around the 4th episode, you will see me with white hair. I can't believe I actually didn't win that title. I completely forgot about it as well. Like, after the season was done, I thought, okay, new season, promoted, great. And then I saw all the comments saying, oh, Johnny, you had to get your hair dyed white and all of that stuff. Oh man, this is gonna be an awkward one. So this season, guys, we will have around 9.7 million in the transfer budget and 41k to start off with. It's a decent amount in my opinion. Now that Desi has come in, Chichiretti has come in, obviously the wage budget was a little bit down, so I had to adjust it a little bit so that we have a decent amount there as well if we are going to be making some signings. Now, obviously, we are now in the transfer window and people can't wait. Now, here are a couple of players that we wanted to buy in the last season. This Bastoni guy, he looks like a decent centre-back. He could be a good player to bring into our team. We wanted to bring him in last season. Didn't work out. Now is probably our chance to bring him in. So that is probably a player that I will be going for. Then Buffon and all that stuff sadly won't be working out because I think his contract is running out. Yeah, he's not willing to negotiate. Sadly, Buffon will not come back to Parma. Moving over to someone like Abate, he has already joined Swansea. We wanted to bring in some older legends, or basically older Italian players into our team, and sadly, most of them are not really looking that good. We could possibly go for Raghi. I think that could be an option, but I don't think a lot of people really consider him to be a legendary player for Italy. Aquilani also, same for him. Quagliarella is 35 years old. There's no way I'm getting him right there. But I have added some of the players into the transfer list that some of you guys have commented about very often. I mean, I had like 3 or 4 comments right here that suggested Han Kwang Song, and I never heard about this guy. And I did go ahead and put him to my transfer list because when I checked him out in game, I searched for him and it said exciting prospect, and I was like, what? I've never heard of him. So he could potentially be someone that we can get into our team to play in behind Cutrona, because we do need a backup striker in our team right now, since we do only have Cutrona up top and Di Gaudio's already playing down the right hand side. The thing is, this season we will have to bring in a lot of attacking players, because we have just one striker, we have 3 center attacking midfielders playing, but we don't really have anyone behind them to jump into the game and do well. So that is probably one of the things that we'll have to focus on, because the center back position, we got Lombardi, we got Lucarelli, we got Guidi and Ricci, just in case we need to put them into the center back position. And I thought maybe, if we want to, we could go for Ogbonna. He is Italian, he is 30 years old, and I don't think he'll be worth that much. And he's one of those players that does have really good physical stats. So I was thinking about maybe bringing in Ogbonna, but before we do that, I think it will be time to go after Bastoni again. And I can't, because he's on loan. Great, that is not happening. We are going for Ogbonna, boys. Instead of doing the same thing over and over again, just bringing in talents, I think this is going to be an interesting one to do, because obviously Ogbonna is one of the older players. A lot of people don't really like bringing in older players into their career modes, but you know what? This is a Road to Glory career mode in Italy. I kind of want to bring in a couple of like experienced Italian players, even though Ogbonna might not be one of those legends, obviously, like Chiellini or Barzagli. Barzagli I tried to find in the game, but I think he already retired, so we can't get him. Ogbonna is someone that I could potentially get into my team. Now the question is, how much do I offer, because I have no idea how much he's actually worth. So before we even do that, I could potentially go ahead and start like scouting him. Maybe that's something I should do, but I'll be offering 3.5 million just to feel out what they want. If they do not accept, we can just go ahead and start scouting him. Yeah, they are not accepting it. We will start scouting Ogbonna at first, because we have no clue what's going on with him. So for the attack, we can go for Han Kwang-song, who I again never heard of, but it would be an interesting one, man. Not Heung-min Son, but Han Kwang-song, that's quite close to it. 19-year-old striker, exciting prospect, never heard of him. I think that's a good start into our relationship. So let's jump in there and try and buy him. Hopefully, he's not that expensive. If he is like an exciting prospect, I guess we will have to pay at least like maybe 3 to 4 million, because I just don't know. He might be 70 rated, he might be 75 rated. So the first offer that I'm about to make might come off as an insult to our opponents right here in the negotiations. But I'll start off with 4 million. Let's see what they say. They might not be happy about it at all. Yep, okay. 4 million is not enough at all. I guess we'll have to pay a lot more for him. So we have messed it up with Ogbonna and Han Kwang-song, but in around like a week or so, we'll be able to negotiate with them again. So no worries about that one. Here's one of the top comments of the last episode, guys. It's coming in from Alexander de Klerk. He says, Johnny, I'm telling you again, Reinaldo Carrizo, future star, has a value of 550k. This is very high. Even the most of all your youth academy players, he might be better than you think, so please don't sell him next season, like so Johnny can see. You know what, guys? I will sign Carrizo into my team right now, because his value is actually 600,000. And if you look at all the other players, 180, 110, 80, 210, 130, it's just weird that he has like the highest value, even though Francesco Greco, he has 87 to 93 potential, he only goes for 210k. Carrizo has 80 to 86, but he has 600,000 of a value. That is so weird to me. So we will start promoting him into our team and see what he's about, because his stats are not really that good, but now we are signing him. So Carrizo is 62 rated. Physically, not the best. 68 acceleration, 64 sprint speed, agility, balance is all right. Ball control is on 83, curve is looking good, dribbling is looking okay, finishing not that good, long shots actually quite decent, 72 right there, shot power on 61. Most importantly, is he a 4-star skiller? Bang! No, he's not. Why am I not getting any 4-star skillers, man? It's just disappointing. But for now, we'll keep him in there. He will be trained, and if he's good enough, he might make it into the team at some point. 80 to 86 potential is what the Youth Academy was saying, but he might be higher than that. Also, talking about top comments of the last episode, here's one from Fula74. He says, Johnny, why don't you create some sort of a Grammys of the team? Like at the end of the season, you can do a nomination for 6 to 7 awards like Best Forward, Best Midfielder, Best Turnover Player, Best Goal, Best Youngster, or Best Game. I think this might be amazing for the next season. You could do a January one and a June one, like so Johnny can see. If you guys want to see that in the top right corner, go ahead and vote for it. If you guys want to see some sort of an awards episode, if you guys are into that, I can definitely do that for you. A lot of people have liked that comment, so I want to know what everyone wants to see. Top right corner, go ahead and vote. So these are the preseason tournaments that we can take part in. I will just accept this one. I think we can probably beat all of these teams. We have beaten bigger teams in the past. 3.3 million would be actually quite nice to add into our transfer budget. So hopefully we can run through this preseason tournament in a nice way and pick up some money as well to add into our budget. And that will be nice if we can get up to like 12 million because I think we can then buy a centre back and maybe that Han Kwang Song guy. Also, some of the young Youth Academy players that we have in our team, I should probably put onto the transfer list, because if you think about it like this, players like Greedy probably won't be getting too much playing time in my team. Thing is though, he's one of the only attackers that I have to be able to sub in the future games. So we will keep Greedy. We will keep the other Greedy as well. The Greedy brothers stay together. This Mariani though, I will put him onto the loan list. I think he would be a decent player to loan out. Lombardi obviously will stay. Carisso, I think we can loan him out. Okay, I can't put him onto the... Okay, all right. I guess we will keep him. Aldorni is a 18-year-old goalkeeper. We will put him onto the loan list. And then anyone else? Ricci will stay. Russo... I think Russo can go. We can put him onto the transfer list or the loan list to be exact. And the rest obviously will stay with us. This guy though can be put onto the transfer list. Now that I've created my reserves team, I just realized that I definitely do need a centre back, guys, because Lombardi has to play every game now, and that's not good. If we have him in the reserves team and the first team in the starting 11, that just shows me that I don't have enough centre backs in my team. So probably the big transfer that we will have to make will be that centre back position. So I'll have to look through the comments once again and try and find someone for that centre back position that we can get if Ogbonna doesn't work out. Ogbonna obviously would be my #1 choice for now. Let's start off the preseason though. We are playing against QPR right here. Hopefully we can pick up a victory against them. They used to be a decent team, man. I don't know what happened to this squad. But here we go. It's going to be a 1-1 draw. Greedy got a red card. That sucks. But we played with our reserves team, so I guess it's alright. And we get an offer from Maggiore. 5.2 million. Okay, he's worth 3.9. Ooh, that's a rough one. I think I'll reject this one. I don't want to negotiate because I don't think they'll be able to pay like 10 million. So that's like the only amount that I would sell him for, because then we could probably get a proper like replacement for him. I think enough time has passed for ourselves to jump into the Ogbonna deal once again. Hopefully that does work out. Ogbonna, we offered 4 million the last time. I think I'll have to offer around 6 this time. I think that might be decent, but at the end of the day, is it really smart though? Why am I only realizing that now? If I buy Ogbonna, I have 2 old centre backs in Lucarelli and Ogbonna. I just realized that it's dumb. We'll just go ahead and offer a transfer fee of 1 and just get rid of the Ogbonna deal, guys. I don't think that'll be happening because I just realized that I do need a talented player, someone that is younger. Bastoni was our first choice. That doesn't really work out, so I have to look into the comments for sure and find a decent centre back now. Alright guys, after looking through the comments, I found one player that might actually maybe work out. He is Italian and he plays for Torino. Bonifazi. I never heard of him as well. He is named Kevin. That's a weird name for an Italian player, but I'll take it. 22 years old, Kevin Bonifazi. 62 inches. He is 6'2", and he does have some decent attributes right here. Not the fastest centre back, which I don't mind, to be honest with you, but he does look good defensively. 78 to 88 stand tackle. That is very good. Only 22 years old. It doesn't show that he has great potential or anything, but that might just be the right transfer for ourselves, because we are looking to not spend too much on that centre back position. So we will be putting him onto the short list and try and buy him right now. Alright, Bonifazi, we're going for you, my friend. I, again, don't know how much he's worth. We don't know what his value is. Just no idea in general. So again, this will be a game of offering him something and then hoping that it does kind of work out. I'll be offering 4 million. If that works, that'd be great. With like a 20% sell-on clause. Please. If that works out, hopefully I'm not paying too much. Ooh, too much. My god, they want 7.6. So he must be good then. They want 7.6. Oh yeah, with players over the age of 21, it doesn't showing great potential or exciting prospect. So he could still be a decent player. 7.6 million though, that's a bit too much for me. Let's propose a new transfer fee. Let's go for 6. Okay. And let's see what they say. They still want 7.6, man. I cannot counter that somehow. Let's make it 6.5. Come on, man. Let's negotiate. Just negotiate with me. He says we are not willing to reduce his price any further. I just have to accept or end the negotiation. This is now a tough one because I don't know how good this guy is. Kevin Bonifazi, 6'2" tall, centre-back from Torino, Italian. He does fit the bill, you know. He does fit the bill. He does fit perfectly into the team, I guess. That's a rough one to decide. I'll make one more offer. Let's see what they say. Let's see. Let's offer them 7. Okay? Come on now. Come on, man. That's a fair offer. Okay. Even though he said that he didn't want to negotiate at first, now he has negotiated, and we are getting Bonifazi for 7 million, which is still a very, very high amount of money. But he does have a nice haircut. Let's jump in there, try and negotiate with this guy and try and get him into our team. So he wants to be a crucial first team player. I will accept that. He wants 4 years. You know what? I want 5 years. How about that, my friend? He accepts that one. That is great. Disregarding the release clause for sure. Now the wage. The question is, how much does he earn in his current team? We don't know. I'll be going with 30k. Signing bonus of 300k. I hope that works out. Please accept. Great. Okay, we have bought ourselves a player that is worth 7 million on 30k wages with 300k that we have to pay him. He didn't look too happy right there, but I'm happy that he joined into our team. Let's check out his stats, boys. Welcome him into the team. I guess he will be taking over the position of Lucarelli straight away, because if he's worth 7 million, he's already worth 7 million more than Lucarelli. Bonifazi. What? I paid 7 million for a 73 rated centre back. Yo, you better have some decent potential. 62 acceleration, jumping is on 75, that's decent. Strength is on 69, aggression is on 71, I like that. Interception is looking good. Marking is not that good. Slide tackle on 76, stand tackle an 82 for a 73 rated centre back. That is really good. Okay, he has high defensive work rate. You know what? I'm not complaining anymore. He looks great. I think that's a great signing. Yes, we have paid a lot of money, but they wouldn't go down with the price. He had a 4-year contract. They knew that, and they knew that they could force the price up. But after all, man, we have brought in a talented centre-back. Before we pay something like 6 to 7 million for a 30-year-old Ogbonna, let's go for Bonifazi, and Lucarelli now will always be a super sub, or not really super sub, but he will be coming into the team whenever we need him. I guess we could put him in there for Lombardi at first, but for now, I'll keep it this way with two young centre-backs, Bonifazi and Lombardi. The Italians at the back are looking good, and then the Spaniard down the left is obviously very good as well. Alright, now against Salzburg, we will have to sim it as well. They have won 3-0 against Kortrijk. I don't think we'll be picking up a victory, but we do score in the first minute with Ricci. I'd be happy with a draw, and then if we do get a victory in the last game, I think we'll be through to the next round. But if we can get a victory right now, that'd be great. Ricci with the first goal. Come on, boys. Keep it up. Keep it up. Siligardi comes in for Cutrona. Maggiore scores. We're 2-0 up, boys. 2-1 victory. Let's go. Two defensive players are scoring the goals. Great performance from our team. I'll take that. I really do need the 3 million that we can get through this preseason tournament. That's now a huge issue for ourselves. And this next match that we play will be an interesting one because it is against the third place team who have 3 points. If Salzburg win their game and we lose against this team, we are kind of out of it. Leo Baptistao has joined Leicester City for 30 million. That's a huge deal. That's a lot of money, but it's Premier League money, so it's nothing new. Okay, now this is obviously going to be a very important match. If we lose, we're out of it. If we win, we are through into the next round. Against Kortrijk, please pick up the points. I need the 3.3 million. And then in the finale, I will probably play the game. Cutrona scores. 3-1 victory. Angel Gomez with 2 goals, man. Great start into the season for the youngster. I'm expecting a lot more goals and assists from him this year. Now that we are in the Serie A, man, I'm really excited to play all these games coming up, man. I can't wait. Montero has joined with Udinese. This guy's following me around. I hate playing against Montero. You guys know about that. Montero is one of those players that I cannot defend against for the life of me. But Florenzi has joined Manchester United, so AS Roma are getting weaker and weaker. They're selling a lot of their players. And the goal scorer goes up to 72. Now he has 78 finishing. Shot power is still on 69. I'm trying to get that up a little bit more in the future, but all these guys are being trained and they're going up quite fast. Now we are at home against Almeria in the semi-finals, which is perfect to sim the game. Semi-finals, they have drawn in their last 2 matches and won against Nottingham Forest. Should be a game that we can win. I think Almeria is like a Serie B, like not a Serie B, but a second league team from Spain, if I'm not mistaken. But Angel Gomez scored and they scored as well straight away. Come on now, Scozzarella joined into the game for Angel Gomez. Lombardi does score. Our centre-back is doing some work right now. Our defense has been very good in this preseason tournament. Hopefully we can get this victory and then we'll be playing the final. Maggiore scores again. Cicciretti misses a penalty, but hey, 3-1 victory. Now, on to the first game of the season and the first time we'll be using Cicciretti. I'm really looking forward to see how good he actually is in this game. Another transfer offer from Maggiore and it's from the same country. What the hell is going on? I don't want to sell him. It's 5.5 again. Oh, actually, that's even more than the last one. But Maggiore is not going anywhere, man. Here we go then, lads. First game of the season, preseason tournament finale. We need every single penny we can get in this tournament. So this is going to be quite an interesting matchup for us. And it will be the first one that I play with the new formation. So I might be a little bit off. Hopefully it isn't though. Yesterday I played squad battles on stream and I got 3,000 points in 2 games. In 3 games actually. So 3 ultimate difficulty games. We did really well. I should be doing well against Nottingham Forest, right? Here we go then, lads. Nottingham Forest up against us. I know that guy. I know him. Didn't we have him in our Leeds career mode? I know him. Hold on a second. Yeah, we did. Britcut, I know you. We had you in one of our career modes for sure. I know this guy. He was a really good player. Why is he looking at me like that? Come on, stop that. Angel Gomez. Bring the ball down to the right. Here we go. Good pass. Di Gaudio is making a good run. Di Gaudio is right-footed. We could be crossing the ball in right now. He does. Does he try something fancy? If he begins into the season with a freaking bicycle kick, how amazing would that be? Angel Gomez down to the right. Here goes Maggiore. Maggiore, Angel Gomez again. Angel now running through with the heel-to-heel. He's now cutting back, finding Di Gaudio. Di Gaudio is good at dribbling. He's also good at shooting, but the shot is not coming off. Osborne with a good tackle. Near post, maybe? Come on, Cutrona, you got this, bro. Oh, unlucky. We do get the ball back, though. Maggiore. Good passing play. Cicciretti. Cicciretti, great turn. Cicciretti, another good turn. He is getting in there. Cicciretti. What a goal! What a debut! Oh yes, boys! What a start into his career at Parma! Let's go! That's a great goal! Oh yes, I love things like this, man. I love it when a new transfer comes into the team and does so well, just like he did right there. Great Baba spin, great dribbling, and on top of it, what a finish. Left-footed, you gotta keep that in mind. Great shot from him. What a finish, man. 1-0 up in the final of the preseason tournament, thanks to the new transfer. Good passing play, lads. Let's bring it down to the left. Cucurella now running through. He has Chichi making a run, but Cutrona was actually making an even better run. Chichi cuts inside, still on the ball. Plays it back into Gomez. Angel Gomez into Cutrona. Cutrona with some space. Cutrona with the finish. Yes, lads. Great start into the season. I'm loving it already. Serie A. Beware. Beware of Parma. We are coming in there. We have beaten so many of your teams in the Coppa Italia last season. Now we are looking very, very good against Nottingham Forest right here. What a finish from Cutrone. Very good shot. He's now 76 rated. We'll be expecting a lot more from him in this season than he did in the last. In the last season, he scored 15 goals. Di Gaudio scored 17. Angel Gomez, I believe, scored around 10 goals in all competitions. Let's see how these boys will be doing in this season. I really hope that we can maybe, with the money that we have, bring in at least a backup striker for Cutrone. Because if he gets injured, we will be having some issues, boys. Cutrone on a good run, but Mancien gets the ball back. Maggiore is on the defense. I think that was offside, wasn't it? It wasn't offside. Okay, I'll take that then. Cucurella, good cross. Good cross. Wow, a good cross, boys. I just crossed it right in there. Di Gaudio, he wants to start off with a goal as well. Red card, here they come again. Osborne, Mariani didn't have to jump in there. That's probably the first shot that Nottingham Forest had. It's the 68th minute, so that kind of tells you how good our defense has been in this match. Oh, big one. Cutrone, come on. Can he get past this defender? Yes, he can. The defender just stood still. Cutrone to start off into the season with 2 goals. That is going to be it. The preseason tournament has been won by Parma. The defender just stood there like, what is he doing? I'll take that, man. Cutrone, what a finish. Shot power and all that stuff. He's so good in it. Like finishing, he's amazing. But man, his finesse shots, they suck so much, I can't even describe it. I need to probably train up his curve because the situation we are in right now with his finesse shots, they are not usable. Come on, Lombardi. Great header. Cucurella. Good way of getting the ball away. Chichi will help us out in the defense. But that is it, boys. We have just picked up the preseason tournament trophy. And that means we will be getting the 3.3 million added into our transfer budget. And that is a really good thing because we do need the money a lot right now. Ricci now goes up to 66. And now let's take a look into the transfer budget that we have left and see what we can do with that money in order to bring up a backup centre-back into our, not a centre-back, backup striker into our team for Cutrone. So guys, we will have around, let's say we will have around 4.8 million in our transfer budget to bring in a backup striker. So right now, in the comments down below, all of you, please leave your comments telling me what striker you would like to see in our team. Preferably someone from the Serie A or Serie B, and most importantly, Italian would be great as well. If not Italian, at least Serie A or Serie B would be very nice. Please leave your comments down below. I will check them out and make a decision on who I will get into my team. Thank you for your suggestions already. The new transfer already goes up to 78 right now. We are obviously training his finishing statistics and all of that stuff because I want him to be able to score a lot more. His pace and all that, his dribbling is already great. We only kind of need to focus on his shooting statistics. So Chichi will be improved on those stats. Now we will also get into a new month. So maybe a couple of players might be growing as well. That will always be a good thing. And again, like I said before, guys, we won't be using the Youth Academy in this year because we already have enough talents and I don't think we will have enough time to implement the talents that we could get in this season for the future seasons. So right here we have a youth squad monthly report. Anyone looking insane right now? Simone Bruno is actually looking decent for the left back position. Greco is looking great as always. Ferrari, I think this guy I brought in right at the end of the last season. I don't think you guys have seen that, but we have 2 Ferraris, both of them for the left back position. This one is though looking a little bit better. He does have some decent stats on him already. 16 years old, so that will probably someone that can join our team in the future. I'm just testing something out right here, okay? I just want to see. Wingers. If I offer Di Gaudio or actually Siligardi. If I offer Siligardi plus money for Han Kwang Song, we can't let Han Kwang Song go unless you offer a player which will better fit in our squad. Offer other player. Do I have to offer Di Gaudio? Let's offer Di Gaudio. What are they saying about that? They would consider that, but 5.9 million added into that. Then I would only have 15k to offer on the wages. I mean, he's an exciting prospect. That's one thing that really excites me about this card. So I will edit this down to 4.8. Yes, and then we will be adding a sell-on clause of 25% if you guys want that. Submitting the offer. Actually, maybe we will sell him on in the future. Who knows? Nah, let's not do that. Let's submit the offer. If they accept, we will have to think about this. Yeah, they... Okay, so... They have agreed on Di Gaudio plus money for Han Kwang Song, who is an exciting prospect. Di Gaudio is 28 years old. Oh god, this will be a tough one. This will be a very tough one. Do I accept this or no? Do I move forward without Di Gaudio? I mean, he was our top scorer in the last season. This is so tough. This is so tough, man. He does still have some incredible physical stats. And I still like this guy a lot. I don't think I'll be going for that deal, guys. I'm not going for that deal. I think we will have to somehow find a way of bringing Han Kwang Song into our team in the future. But right now, I won't go further with this deal. He might be an exciting prospect, but we do have a connection to Di Gaudio. He has been the main reason why we have actually moved up into the Serie A, so it would be kind of disrespectful to do that. He's only 28, he's not the oldest player, and we still have some money in our club to go forward and bring in someone else as a striker, which you guys will be suggesting in the comments down below for this episode. Again, someone from the Serie A or Serie B, or if not, someone from Italy. That would be great, boys. But man, I think that is going to be the end of this episode. Next episode, guys, we will be back with the Supercoppa finale against Juventus, which a lot of people probably will be looking forward to. We have kicked them out of the Coppa Italia, so maybe now that we are a Serie A team, they will respect us. So let's see how that goes in the future episodes. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Parma career mode. I love you all, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Take care. Peace.